wir gehen jetzt los. Was machen wir? Safari? Ja, in Amerika.
Und einen schnuckeligen Ranger.
Und wir haben einen schnuckeligen Ranger vorne.
Kleiner Indiana Jones.
Alright, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh.
As I say here in Harambe, then Twende, let's go. Now folks, here in Harambe, we don't say hello, instead we say Jambo. So Jambo, everybody.
Jambo, everybody.
My name is Justin. I'll be your driver on our 2-week safari through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a couple of quick things to go over with you before I get to the reserve. We ask that you stay fully seated at all times. It's very important. It's for your safety and the safety of the other passengers on board. So please, no withstanding. That does include the young children too. We do ask that they stay fully seated on your laps or the seats next to you. Please do not hold them up in the air. Have them sit up or stand up on the seats. That can actually be very dangerous to do. Up above your head, there's some wildlife spotting guides. You can use those to help identify the animals that we'll see out there. This reserve was established in 1971 to help protect the local wildlife. Over the years, the animals have grown accustomed to seeing our vehicles out there. That's good for us. Nice and close. We get lots of good photos. Has created some opportunities for poachers, though, so we'll have to be on the lookout. Not to worry, though. We have our wards in the skies watching over us at all times.
It'll go out when you don't use it.
And we're going to check on them in just a moment here.
Take a picture.
Including animals like black rhinos. Black rhinos are very endangered, though. Less than 4,200 of them exist in Africa today. If we get lucky, though, we might catch a glimpse of one. I want to point out, too, there's actually a big giant nest up here on the hillside to the right. That's from some saddle-billed storks. Ooh, look at that. There's a black rhino. A black rhino seems like it's indestructible. It has a 1-inch shake high. It can charge 35 miles per hour. Weighs about 3,000 pounds. And they can repel attacks from all predators except for one, and that is humans. Its horn that you see there is what it is poached for, and you might think it's made of ivory. It's actually made of keratin, the same thing found in your hair and your fingernails. Today we're going to take a trip through the forest here to the Safi River. Turn north there and look for some hippos. Vegetation. Here on the left, you'll see these large white birds on the island, and those are some pink-backed pelicans. Now they'll work together to herd small fish in the shallow areas so they can feed on them. And if you look really close on the actual island itself, right where those little nests are, you'll see some little fuzzy white ones. Those are some chicks that were hatched just a couple weeks ago.
That's a hippo! A hippo!
Hippos will actually hold their breath underwater for around 8 minutes at a time. They'll actually come up for air and let themselves sink back down. They do that subconsciously when they're swimming or when they're sleeping at night. They'll actually do that. You can see some down on the river.
Noch mehr Hippos!
See another one under the water.
I got one. Sure. The other one that played got
Looks like some crocs down here in the water. On the left. Now crocodiles are larger and more aggressive than American alligators. About
I got a picture.
20 feet in length, if you see with their mouths open. That's how they regulate their body temperature. In cold blood, they'll spend most of their day on the banks and shores of the river sunning themselves. Superhighway for millions of migrating animals like wildebeest and zebras, but it's also home to animals that live here year-round, including lions, elephants, giraffes. It's all part of that wild Africa we're working hard to try and save.
Das war ganz schön hier, ne?
Okay.
Oh my God! Der ist davor gelaufen.
These are female impalas. They do not have horns. The male impalas do. Now, they're actually one of the only antelope out here that the males have horns and the females do not. Most of the antelope you'll see out here, both male and female, have horns. It's getting a little bit bigger now, though. There's another couple of giraffes back there.
Melman!
I got one.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Go!
the right side, you'll see there is a brown animal, some long white horns. Those are Nkoli cattle. And here are domesticated cattle, domesticated by the Watusi tribe.
Big one up there.
We're heading towards elephant country now. Over. Let me get us off this bridge. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that. Well, Kuna Matata, no worries, we made it across the bridge. We also made it to the red clay pits. This is exactly where we wanted to go. Looks like the warden was right. 2 lots of tussocks footprints. Elephants are actually pretty resourceful. They'll eat red clay. That's how they get the beneficial minerals into their diets that they don't normally get. There's some elephants way off in the distance. Let's head in that direction. Hopefully we'll see those little younger elephants up a little bit closer. Young elephants will stay with their mothers 13 to 15 years. During that time, they learn how to find food and water and how to socialize. Very complex social animals. They have moods, emotions, sympathies, just like humans. They can live to be pretty old, about 60 years. They'll form quite a few strong bonds with the other elephants. The gestation period of an elephant is about 22 months. And after that almost 2-year pregnancy, females will give birth to about a 300-pound baby.
There's one right there.
And they'll do that about 13 times during their lives.
Oh, there's one actually.
There's a female elephant there straight ahead of us. Now, she's probably about 8,000 pounds. It's part of the matriarchal herd that includes all the female elephants and any of the younger elephants. Once a male elephant reaches maturity at about the age of 14, it's actually forced out of the group and it'll go spend the rest of its life by itself. On the left, you'll see some greater flamingos, lightest of the big flamingo family. You get that pink coloring from the carotene found in the shrimp that they eat, makes up the majority of their diet.
I got a lot of those.
They have built-in strainers in their beaks, and what they'll do is they'll stick their heads in the water, and they'll filter out all the brine shrimp from the sand. It makes it a lot more efficient for them to eat that way.
And duck come up behind and go.
Right up there.
Not too worried about the cheetahs coming after us. We're a little bit too big. They're interested in smaller prey, usually about 50 pounds. Well, it's kind of giving us a look. There's another one on the hillside now.
Oh yeah, there's one laying down.
They're built for speed. They actually have oversized hearts and large lungs. And they actually have claws that are much more like... this line right here is one of the largest carnivores in Africa. About 500 pounds. It is the female line that will do all the hunting for the pride. They do that cooperatively with the other females within the pride.
Yes, the king of the forest.
It was a little dark, but I got a picture.
Where's the fence there?
Extinction for their front horns. Thanks to anti-poaching and conservation, their numbers are now at a sustainable level, so that is great news.